listening to a QLB Media Group podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to We Just Talking Ish, episode 11. We calling it What in the World? Because we're talking about, you guessed it, travel. It's almost summertime. School's almost out. Time to plan those trips, girl trips, guys trips, vacations, staycation. Take the kids, stay at grandma's house, then you dip off to another state, whatever you want to do. But it's all of it. But first, I want to see how my co-hosts are doing today. What y'all up to?
Ooh, I've had a pretty quiet week. I actually got some things to talk to you off camera.
I thought she was finna say I also got tossed.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Ooh, I mean, we can do that on vacations too.
I'm pretty sure some people have had that happen. But no, I didn't get flipped, tossed, turned around, or nothing. I was a flat ass pancake all by myself.
I did.
So we heard.
Well, my week is with slow motion as well, but always seems to be on the day that we record. I got things pumping that I'm trying to get right back to after we do episode 11.
Him and his appointment.
Yeah, he's podcasting in the middle of the appointment, so we're gonna get this straight on to the point, so he can get back to
what's the name of this episode, so they can explain
what in the world.
Okay, so explain to them why we are wearing all this giddy up.
So travel. This is the travel episode. I want to know, where do you want to go? Where you've been? What you like doing when you go where you go? All of that. Let's get tropical. Let's go. Well, not tropical, but I mean tropical, preferably.
Oh, well, we know what Q been.
In their pools. All right, so first up, travel dreams. Where have you been? Q, can you tell me somewhere where you've been?
You know what? My where have you beens have been kind of small and lame, because the other places I would like to go, I'm afraid to get on boats, because I saw Poseidon and Titanic. And ever since 9/11, if I can't fly the plane for all of us, we're not going. So where have I been? Just I love Florida.
I was just gonna say your favorite state.
My flavor, yeah.
Your flavor.
St. Louis a lot. You know, I keep it real close because I don't like to do long trips. So somewhere quick, and then right back to town.
Like you trying to do in a few minutes. Okay. Rosa, where have you been?
I have been quite a few places, not this year, not in the last couple of years, but let's see. Of course, Florida. We did a birthday trip there one year. Let's see. New Orleans, of course, for Mardi Gras. Vegas, we went for another friend's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
LA. Been to Germany. Let's see. Went to Puerto Rico. I've been to the Bahamas. Been to quite a few places. I got flued out a few times.
She got flued out. Flued out.
I need to get like that, because
you got to get on a plane first.
You got to get on a plane to get flued anywhere.
Well, just give me a sleepy time.
Drive out. You an Infinity. You want to get drove out.
Just give me a sleeping pill. And if it goes down, I will sleep.
Sleeping pill? Okay. Well, that makes sense. So the furthest I've been is Jamaica. And oh my God, Jamaica is amazing. I've been to New York a couple of times. I've been to Orlando too many times. I can't count. Chicago, St. Louis, New Orleans. Atlanta is like second home.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Dallas, Houston. Been to New Jersey. Been to Michigan. Kansas, Kentucky, all the southern states, of course.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I've been to Houston too. Oh,
Yeah.
Houston. But then
Houston, Atlanta. I ain't made it to Vegas
But
yet.
then that was a turnaround trip because she pissed me off. So I told her I had to go change my mama's flat.
Your mama gonna get sick of you lying on her. She's already
All
sick
the way
of you
from
lying.
Houston, I had to go. My mom was on the side of the road waiting a long time.
Lord, I'm done. I'm
over it.
Well, do you have any trips planned for this year already?
I do. Florida again. I want
Florida.
to go to Puerto Rico because I'm being, what's the word? I'm being
Coerced.
I'm being
coerced.
I'm being God damn it, I am being something that is stopping me from getting my passport so I can go further.
Yes. Okay, gotcha.
You're being restricted.
No, I'm not restricted. I'm being.
I know the word that you talking about. I can't think of it. I know it.
I'm procrastinating on getting that.
Oh, you're the reason you're not getting it. Okay.
No, I thought it was something with
it was somebody else.
I thought it was dealing with the rod in your hip.
That can beep at the metal detectors. I ain't got none.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get your passport because it's good for 10 years. So
I want to go further than yes, we got the beach theme going on in the background, but I want to go to places like Tokyo.
Oh yes, I want to go to Thailand.
Perry, there too.
Did you see the head when he said Perry?
Perry. All he needed was a beret.
I want to go to places like that, Even though, the beaches and the resorts be looking beautiful.
You actually skipping ahead. That's the top 3 places of your lifetime. I asked you what trips do you have planned for this year? So Florida.
Florida.
Quit jumping ahead. Stay on schedule. I got this. Florida. That's planned. Rosa, you coming to Memphis?
I'm just coming home for a second. But I don't have any other trips just planned. I do have some in the back of my head, but they ain't been planned out yet. So if they come to fruition, they will. But right now, that's just it.
I'm with you on that. The only place that I know for sure that I'm going is Houston, but that's some place that we generally go to every year because we have family there. And my boys and stuff have cousins the same age, and we do a lot. When we get down there, we always stay for 4 or 5 days. So I know going to Houston. Everything else, like you said, I have some ideas in the back of my mind, but I haven't put 2 and 2 together to make 4. But I got this passport locked, loaded, and ready, so I can get fluid out, be ready to go. Wardrobe is ready. Know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on it to really make sense. So I only know that I'm going to Houston so far over the summer. And back to what Q was talking about. He said Paris. He said Tokyo. And what's your third one?
If I had to give it a third place, somewhere where I need to get on the cruise ship. It don't even that matter.
Okay, so
somewhere where there's a beach because they're all beautiful.
You just want to get on a cruise ship?
Yes. And they dock to some sand.
They dock in most of the southern states.
So just hit me with.
Okay, so you can get on a cruise in New Orleans. You can,
and then where's it going?
Oh, he's talking about where it's going. You got Bahamas, Jamaica,
any
Puerto
one of
Rico,
those is fine
Cuba,
with me.
Yeah,
because they all look the same and do the same.
No, they ain't the same.
They're not the same. I've actually never been on a cruise ship before.
Me either. I have no interest though.
Yeah, I would just rather go to wherever I'm going versus being in this.
Mm-hmm.
I
get it.
Yeah,
I'm cool. But Rose, what are your top 3 places that you want to go in your lifetime?
I know I want to go to the Maldives.
That's my number 1.
I want to go to Thailand.
Okay.
Let's see. What's my other one? I actually want to go to Brazil.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to go play with the beautiful women. I want to go during Carnival too. Got to go during Carnival.
Rio.
Mm-hmm.
Rio. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like
that
where they was at in Fast and the Furious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they robbed
with his arms stretched out. But I'm going to be so ungodly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in the movie, they only showed the ugly parts.
The favelas.
I'm hoping
La favelas. The favelas. It is.
There are a lot of other places. There's so much there.
No,
so
in
much.
Twilight, when they got married, you remember anybody seen Twilight? I don't want to watch Twilight. Okay,
Yes,
so
I
in
did.
so when they were going on their honeymoon,
And
they stopped
fucked
in
for
Rio.
the first time. Yes.
Yeah, but they went in Rio and they
Powerful
stopped and they
sex.
danced in the street. And
It's
then
always shows
they took a
always
boat
lead to
to
sex.
another boat. Look, they took a boat to another boat to get to the private island, and then they went out in the water and did it in the water. It was real, it was still PG sex. It was just implied. You ain't really see nothing. You just, whatever. But yeah, they were in Rio for that. My top 3, Maldives is number 1. Somebody else said Q. You said Tokyo. Tokyo is number 2. My oldest child think he Japanese. He all into the anime and all of that stuff and the culture.
I got one like
that's
that
somewhere where I have to take him when I go. And the third place, I would probably have to say Egypt. An honorable mention would be Nigeria. But I have to go to Egypt.
I
So
want to
those
go.
are my 3.
That was on my bucket list too. Egypt and it's a certain part of Africa. I forgot the
Well, you're
actual name of
actually
it.
kind of in Egypt, Rosa.
I'm just in the heat. I'm just in the heat.
In the sand, in the
dust
dirt.
is out there
Sand and the
too.
dust. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, I ain't even got the animals and stuff yet though. But
Yeah, no camels out there.
no, we just got horses riding down the street.
No camels.
No one hump camels or no 2 hump camels.
Uh-oh. Oh, how many humps in your camel queue?
There'll be plenty once this episode is over.
That's perfect. Staycations. Meaning
All
you're
20
in your city and you pick a hotel or area of town and you stay there and you act like a tourist. Is it an unnecessary expense or is it a necessary experience?
It's definitely both of them. All 2021, if you go to my hotel.com app, I spent lots of money on hotels here in the lovely area of downtown Memphis,
I did that too.
where I did a lot of role playing.
Role playing.
Letting my mistress pull up. Yes, this is the room number. Add her card to the bill. Take her up. Take her down.
So this is playing E because we already know about playing A, B, C, and D. So this is
Lord,
playing
y'all
E.
bringing that. I didn't forget all about them plans. I don't even know which one is what anymore.
And you deleted all that audio because this will be the time to reference that old stuff to pull out because baby, you ran down them playing A. I take a TGI
Fridays.
Yeah,
then I run my line say you were so beautiful I couldn't eat my food.
Always.
I'm sorry, ladies, if you listening to this and you got pulled with playing A, you got pulled with playing A.
Please forgive him. Please.
And he got a child with a plan A and a plan B. Lack thereof. Anyway, all right. Rosa, you said it's definitely a necessary experience.
It is I think so. Because sometimes when you do a staycation, you get to go places that you not been into or been just haven't been to. So somewhere you might not have gone on your own. But if you do a staycation, like you were saying, Q, go downtown. There's so much in downtown Memphis where you can different restaurants, you can try different bars. They have different events a lot of times that we don't know about because we're not paying attention. The hotels are nice, and that Hilton on the corner of Bill with that balcony. Glad didn't nobody have no camera.
You know what? I've never been inside that one. I get an outdated feel from the outside. Like it's just kind of like the Hyatt Regency in St. Louis gave me.
It's nice.
It's an old school vibe, but when you get it is. But when you get in
iPod clock.
Wait a minute, I'm talking about the Hampton Inn. Is that the Hampton Inn sitting on the corner with the balcony?
Yeah, that's the Hampton Inn.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Not the Hyatt.
All the new hotels being built downtown and in Midtown. That one just the Peabody in that one just giving me like They need to do some renovations.
Well, if they want to, but
no, the inside of the
something?
Hampton is lovely. It's really, really nice.
It is.
And the rooms are beautiful and spacious. And the balcony is amazing.
And I get it. But that is, with it being right there, that has to be the loudest.
It's not.
Intersection.
It's
not
on the planet. You talking about all of the lovely Memphis's 392s and Hellcats and motorcycles parked on the corner. It has to be loud.
It's not really loud at all. And
not
especially
really.
those. No, it's not loud at all. It's because I guess they have some soundproofing in the rooms or whatever, because I've never heard anything. And I'm like right there. We only on that balcony room.
Speaking of hearing things, I remember one time I had a staycation here at Arrive where Eugene, because it rhymes with Blue Jean, will park your car for you. As I went down to get my mistress, the white couple that had checked in at the same time that I checked in was getting it in on the first floor. The thing about it is,
were there rooms on the first floor? That was just like publicly.
There's rooms on the first floor. So there's, you walk in, you got the seating, you have a bar, you have the check-in desk. There's a door behind the check-in desk that has the first floor. You walk down the first floor, hit the left, there's the elevator to go to the other floors. They put that loud couple on the very first floor to get to the elevators to get to the other floor.
So everybody walking by,
anybody walking past,
just hearing them getting it in.
They was getting it in.
Hey,
hey, that's what hotels are for. You can yell and scream as much as you like.
That white dude was in there killing her because she was hollering.
Hey, I ain't mad at this.
Hey, if it's good, I'm
at
most
the hotel
definitely
know
going
my
to
name.
My whole hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think, and I've gone to a nice little museum. Sometimes you go to the little museums, you kind of do your little date type deal, and then you stay there. There's relaxation, and sometimes I've gone just by myself, just me, just to get away from everybody and the kids.
I tried that, and then
I've done that.
Relaxing.
I go do homework. I check in and go take my laptop and stuff and set up in my home.
No. I mean, I'm not doing nothing but what I want to do. I'm not doing no homework. I'm not doing no work. I'm not taking no phone calls. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just me, recharging, rejuvenating. That's it. So yeah, you always making phone calls.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta make a phone call. They already know where I'm at. They might already be there.
Hello.
But yeah, staycations are cool because they are building like that one. It's like I must ain't been downtown in a minute because every time I go, I see something new that they have built. What's that road that the Orpheum sits on? What's that road called?
That's Maine.
Yes. Maine ain't Maine anymore. Maine.
It sure is not. Maine is like popping. It's a lot of shops.
Well, they've put apartments over there and stuff.
Yes.
They've in grocery stores and different things. It's really nice. Trolley night happens the last Friday of the month, so they just had trolley night, so it'll be another one. Memorial Day weekend.
I did not know what is that.
Trolley night.
People that
oh my
not
God.
from Memphis, what the hell that is?
So trolley night happens on Main Street, and you have other vendors. They'll set up stuff outside. Sometimes you have musicians. Sometimes they put a stage out there and live performers, and you just walk down Main, and all of the shops and stores and bars have their doors open, and you just kind of go in and out. So it gives you kind of like a Bourbon Street feel almost, or Beale Street, but a little more chill, and you can buy art. Like it's just, and you just fellowshipping. It's the last. They do it during the summer months, so it's always the last Friday of the month.
And they call it what?
Trolley night, because you get to ride the trolley up and down.
Trolley night. So you hear me? You got the trolley night during the summer. Okay.
I cannot with you. I just really.
Yeah, trolley night. I like that. I like the sound of that.
You and my home in the Jumanji leveled up in y'all situation. I'm here for it. Go cute. I ain't mad at you. That's my hoochie daddy right there. Go cute. Go cute. Go cute. Go cute. Go cute. Go cute.
I'll be showing us that taco meat.
Hey. Hey. One tomato. Yeah.
$1 villa. $1 villa. $1 villa.
But yeah, Memphis is popping. I thought it was boring.
No, oh, absolutely
That's the
not.
reason why I'm always leaving town.
It's a lot to do.
It's a lot to do in Memphis.
Have you stayed in the Memphian on Overton Square yet?
I have not.
Oh my God! So when you go in the room, it's like a room within a room, because when you walk in, it's like the sink for the bathroom and the vanity is over here to your left, and you have like the microwave and all that stuff set up, and then to your right there's like a shower that has its own room and the toilet that has its own room, and then it's like a hallway in between the shower and the toilet where you can like put your clothes and stuff. Then there is a sliding door that leads you into the area where the chair and the bed and stuff is. So you walk through the door, so that's a door, then you got another door, so you can be as loud as you want to be because it's 2 doors from the hallway. And they have a really, really nice restaurant and bar upstairs called Tiger and Peacock. Got a whole rooftop
Everyone
situation.
wants to have a bar upstairs.
Rooftop bar.
That's a new thing.
So the Memphian is really nice. I highly recommend the Canopy Hilton right across from the Redbird Stadium, because you can see the fireworks and stuff and see right on over into when they're doing all that.
Yes, the Canopy.
The Canopy.
My situation has
I always
definitely
end
been
up in room
canopized.
547. It's a deluxe
I'm trying to
king
think.
bedroom.
It's another hotel that I frequented and I love it, but I can't think of the name of it.
What area of time? Oh, you shady motherfucker. Might say Red Roof Inn. Don't do it. Stay with me, Rosa. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
I
Stay
got your
here.
little ass, Rocco. I got your little
Stay
ass.
here. Stay here. What area of town was it in?
It's downtown. It's right there.
So it's the Red Roof.
Anyway, what we gonna talk about next? Because he done threw me off, and I'm gonna have to choke his ass soon as I
Traveling with friends.
We don't call the XR for nothing.
Traveling with friends.
Expensive.
Ain't no R in expensive. Expensive.
Expensive. It's not X-rated for that. It's expensive.
Extra Red Roof.
No.
Let's go.
Traveling with friends. Do you travel with your friends? Are you still friends when you come back from traveling?
First of all, we don't even get to that point, because trying to travel with your own color is the worst ever. It all sounds good at the beginning.
It can get
and
a
then
little
when it comes time to get to planning and money has to be, passed over, well, we not going. You just cancel it. Just go by your damn self.
I cannot relate. The crew that I hung out with, we had one chick, my girl April. Shout out to you, April. Was our personal travel agent. Like, she got our tickets. We had everything. Boom, 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 boom. All we do, she tell us how much it was. We sent our money. It was paid. We done. That was just it. Mm-hmm. I loved traveling with her because we knew everything had an itinerary. We had time, not an itinerary on the trip, but an itinerary as to make sure you ready at this time, because this what time we leaving. Make sure you got your bags. She knew how much we needed to put in our bags when we were flying.
This, I'm gonna hold the itinerary.
And not an itinerary on the trip, itinerary up to the trip. You know what I'm saying? What you needed and things like that. Now, we never had an itinerary on a trip because we don't do, especially if it's certain things. We don't do too many touristy things. When we go, we trying to do whatever the good, hood things, especially
even
like when we go to New Orleans.
Even if you not doing touristy things, if you're traveling with a group, you kind of still want to prep so people are dressed right, because you have experiences like on girls' trips where if they're not really sure, they get, well, I don't have anything to wear for that. Well, I don't want to go to that because we're going to need to go to the mall first. So if I'm involved in organizing a trip, I do like to kind of have an idea of where we may end up on a particular day. It's always open to interpretation, and we can change it when we get there.
What you're saying is, you don't stop at the mall on your girl trip?
Wow, we have malls everywhere. Unless it's like a special mall that's got some stores that we don't have. I'm not going to anywhere that I'm going that I can go to at the house. Like if I'm out of town, I'm there to experience something different. I'm not going to Walmart. I'm not going to Marshalls. I'm not going to McDonald's. I'm not doing it unless I got to go to Walgreens and pick up like a toiletry or something that I forgot. But I'm not trying to go anywhere that I have at the fucking house. No.
Wally World gonna see me because they got liquor and other
I'm
folks.
sorry. Damn.
In other states.
No, we're
Why
not
you
doing
cussing? I'm sorry.
Because I had a flashback. I got triggered.
I just
Did
thought
you
women
see 'em?
like
I got
to-
triggered. You see my eyes. I got triggered. I had a flashback.
like,
That was
for-
on the 2013.
For example,
That was
like,
not Patria.
like
That
for
was not
example,
Patria.
Florida.
That was person number 5 that came out real fast.
Is it not destined? Panama City has an outdoor shopping
That's different.
thing. Y'all know
That's a
women don't
different
shop.
Yeah, I will go. You said like to a mall, like a regular
just a
mall.
regular
I
ass
said if
mall.
there is a place to shop that we don't have at home, that's a different experience. Yeah, I'm a shop. I'm a spend. Yeah. Like if it's outlets and stuff that's got other stores and things that I can't find. I said I don't want to go anywhere that I can go to at the house. That's what I said. Did
And
you
I
hear me
ain't
when I
sitting
said
up eating chicken fingers the whole motherfucking trip either.
I said I don't want to go
Walking
nowhere
away.
that I'm going to at the house. I ain't say I wasn't shopping. Oh, sis gonna shop.
Oh yeah, but
Sis is gonna shop.
like I said, we didn't have, like you said, having we had
Stop looking at me
ideas
like
of
that.
places we wanted to go to. We had places of, but we would always have more than one option of a place to go to at that same time. She would always do that. So I've not had that type of bad experience. Now I have gone on a trip with others. And my thing is, I like to try different foods when I go out of town. I like to try different type of restaurants. These motherfuckers want to eat Wingstop and shit. Like,
No, we got that at the house. No, we're not doing
Wingstop
it.
at home. So
I
why
hate they
would I eat
fries. I like they fries.
Well, look,
Can I do that?
Wait, no disrespect to
not-
Wingstop. Love you, Rick Ross. But I just don't. I ain't finna eat it on out of
I may
town.
not be out of town going to a Chili's, but I am going out of town eating at a restaurant that they have out of town. But I'm still gonna get the same goddamn thing, a burger.
You look like all you eat is burgers.
You can't go on a trip with us. Stay your ass at home. Well, you ain't gonna fly no way. So
You're not
The
coming.
restaurant
nowhere.
don't have burgers.
Oh,
man.
Arizona is the trip that I'm taking this year. Oops. I forgot. Coming to Arizona. Surely is.
and Q ain't gonna be able to come because he can't fly.
I'll drive.
think I can. I think I can.
I'll drive. I like to see shit. I don't
gonna
like to
drive
fly
there?
past it. Yeah, I like to see shit.
Like
That's a 24-hour drive.
Oh, yeah.
You better go.
But no, I can't travel with friends. It just we don't even get there. I had a trip planned last year with my homie, and as the dates was getting close, I didn't hear nothing from them.
You got the wrong friend, partner. I've had successful friend trips, and I've had epic fail friend trips, and I've had some funny friend trips too.
I've only had one. I can't say I've had any bad friend trips, but I have. Well, other than the one I got to fighting it, but other than that, I mean,
You said this shit too casual. I cannot. Y'all still friends?
well, I mean, not me and the one that I got to fighting with. Well, me and her were never friends. No way. That was my brother's little side junk that he should have told me he was bringing.
Lord.
If he had told me he was bringing her, then I would know,
We
how to
just
act.
talked about this. He brought a side piece joint out of
And
town.
didn't Tim, yes, on his birthday. Like, well, first of all, I didn't know that him and the girlfriend that I've known for years had broke up.
You bring fling. To
So
the,
he brought the little
Okay.
side piece, and the side piece got sideways with me, and then next thing you know, I straightened that bitch right on up.
Side piece get sideways, and then you straighten up. Boom. I like that. Had to run that one back. Jim, fire! Fire!
So other than that, that was about the only. And then my brother, he was mad because it was his birthday weekend. I beat up his baby. I beat up his little piece of pussy, and there it
Well,
was.
so
that.
she couldn't do it no more after she got beat up? That ain't had nothing to do with
I
it.
was gonna whoop her ass until she went home. So he just drove her on back on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She ain't let him get
Man,
done.
and the trip early for
Well, it wasn't
Cry
that
in
bad
the
because when he came, we were leaving the next day anyway. So on the way back, we had went to St. Louis. On the way back, we stopped at what's that, Landry's?
Yeah.
He came back, but he had the girlfriend. So I hooked that relationship back up. So yeah, that was me.
So you
I
a
did.
match made in fist.
Man, what? Because I thought he was coming back and was bringing her. And I was like, he trying to get me sent to jail. Because he know if she walking out, I'm going to lay that ass out with one of the rolls and come behind and beat her ass. But no, he didn't. He brought the girlfriend because I called her. I was like, what you doing? He brought the girlfriend.
Beat her ass.
No, I said beat her ass.
Oh.
Beat. B-E-A-T. Ain't nobody eating ass but you.
Do on your
Ain't nobody eating ass but you. That's you. That ass waiting on the bed right now for you.
So?
Watching Coming to America.
So
in her sundress, she cute too.
So
wait, I got a story before we go to the next thing. 'Cause I got a story. Traveling with friends. So this girl, she really wasn't my friend. She was a friend of a friend's friend. So she was like a friend third removed.
So that's always awkward.
I hate those.
And I didn't know. I don't think I knew her before that trip.
But I could see that being awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you how it was awkward. So it was 5 of us. Yeah, it was 5 of us. So we went to Atlanta, and it was a really, really fun trip. I needed that trip. Like me and
going to Atlanta.
Yeah. So and this was when Some Type of Way came out. And it was like my first trip post marriage breakup. So I really needed this trip. So I was lit the whole time. I didn't really care. So we get to Atlanta, and as first of all, we're in the car and everybody's texting this one guy that they know that lives in Atlanta saying, hey, I'm coming down. We staying here. This is our plans for the weekend. Hopefully I can catch up. So everybody's talking about how they're going to see whatever guy that they know once we get down to Atlanta, right? So this particular girl, I didn't know her. She was a friend of a friend's friend. And she was saying how she was talking to he was a ball player, and he sent her money and she couldn't wait to see him, and he want her to move down there. So she's just talking big shit about this dude the whole ride. We know the main mama, whole family, last 10 years of the main life. That's how much she talked about him. So we get to Atlanta, and the first night, one of the girls pulled up on her, and then we went to a club or whatever. The next day, we were out at the mall or whatever. One of the other girls, her guy she was talking about, pulled up on her. So we met him. Then we went out that night. Another one of the girls, her guy pulled up on us where we were with that. So then the last day, I think was Sunday, that morning, the guy that I knew pulled up on me. So everybody met him. Then we got ready to go. We were eating before we left the last girl. Her guy pulled up on her. Now, this one that bragged about this guy never showed up. So this Saturday night when we were leaving the club, first we went in the club and she was mad because they took her red tail comb. And my friend was like, girl, you mad about that $1 ass comb? I got 3 of them in the hotel. You straight? And so she got mad about that. So we walking in the strip club. She already got an attitude. Then she decides she want to pay for a lap dance, and she was running out of money. So she only got like $40 in ones.
That's a whole nother subject. Why was
the lap dance? The lap dance is $20, right? And then that's for the lap dance. Then whatever additional money you throw, that's what it is. I guess she didn't understand that. So she handed the girl. No, she didn't hand the girl the money first. She just started throwing the ones out, and then the girl was like, okay, that's $20. And she was like, nah, that's my tip. The dance costs $20. And so you could see the bouncer like walking close, and she handed the money to the girl and get mad and sat in the corner the rest of the night at the strip club. So we leave out. She trying to get her red tail comb back. Girl, that's thrown in the bag with everything else that they collected. You're not getting that back. Stop it. So she mad. So she checking her phone for the dude that was supposed to show up, never showed up. So we get in the car. We go to some margarita spot to get a drink before we head back to the hotel. And she's in the back seat crying. So my friend go, y'all, is she back there crying? And she gonna say no. So I'm sitting on the passenger side up front, and she's sitting behind me. I'm trying to look, and I can't see because she's facing out the window. So I roll the window down and stick my head out the car window and look back. I was like, oh, girl, she crying. You ain't shit.
Yeah,
that was low down.
That had to be awkward.
Oh my God.
The dude never showed up. Did we ever get an excuse as to why?
And I never saw her again.
And we didn't get it. Girl, you were supposed to go through the friend of the friend of the friend to find out what the hell happened to that friend.
I don't think she ever talked to him either. She might not have been talking to him before. We don't know.
when people,
She was a little special.
When people run out of money
I can't stand it.
Oh, that's rough.
on the trip.
Or they go out of town, because I've done this before one time, and I was mad at myself for doing it, expecting a direct deposit while you're out of town, and then it so happens of all the weeks the direct deposit don't show up while you're out of town. I did that one time. I will never ever do that again.
I got one better for you. You go out of town with money, but because you bank with a credit union and you go to Atlanta, they cut your card off.
Yeah, unless you tell them ahead of time, you got to tell them you're traveling.
Like I told that lady, I don't tell my mama where the hell I'm going. I'm a grown ass woman. I should not have to tell you that I'm going with somewhere with my damn money. I didn't need to tell you nothing.
That's happened to me before too. My car got declined, and it was because I didn't tell them I was out of town.
I had to have somebody at Western Union me money.
I was waiting on the deposit, and it just happened to be that Friday as we were traveling down there. I already had money saved, but I wanted that extra.
Yeah.
That cushioning money deposit.
That cushion didn't come.
And it was delayed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, can you drive? I'm texting. I'm trying to see if everybody else got their little paycheck. Oh, okay. I'm saying. But it hit when we got there. And I got happy again.
Yeah. I was so mad. On my phone, constantly checking my balance. Like, yeah, I think we're going to be able to do that tomorrow. Never came. I had somebody send me some money, so it ended up being okay. But that sucks. I never wanted to do that ever again. All right, we done had the mashed potatoes. We done had the asparagus. Now we finna get to the meat. Traveling with your significant other. Let's go. Because y'all know on We Just Talking Ish, we talk a whole lot about sex. So here we go. Let's go.
I was just actually saying, I have not had a vacation where I've gone somewhere with. I've gone somewhere with somebody in a while. I had to think about it. I've had my own little trips and things like that, little staycations, but I haven't had. See him? I haven't had my look. This is specialty right here.
Yo, Cute open his whole damn island shirt. It's a nice shirt, by the way, too, Cute. But I'm just saying, we don't want that.
And then he don't put his bare white voice on.
So we had went to St. Louis.
What's the finger? What is the finger?
We had went to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? And when we checked in at the Regency, the Hyatt, what's it called again?
The Hyatt Regency at the Arch.
Yeah, got there late, and we walked into the room, and did you have a room that had a big ass window?
Yes.
With the little ledge.
Yeah.
Yo, in front of the window. In front of the window. Shit, it was one motherfucking day. There was a building across the street, and people were scaling down the side of the building, like, you know, like
cleaning up window washing.
No, like you paid to do this.
Oh, that was on the other side. I know what you're talking about. I think they're
with the
apartments
ropes
now.
and the harnesses going down. And I'm like, they ain't finna look over here. They paying attention to what they doing. Just the window was just, yeah.
Anyway, so that skip pay. I'll just let you get that story out because you had to pull your taco meat out to tell it. But generally, traveling with your significant other, is he expected to pay for everything?
No, I don't think if it's a trip that he has planned and he's doing like something special, birthday, something like that, and he's doing that for me, then okay, I can see him paying, but I'm gonna still have my own money. But expect him to pay if we decide, okay, let's go to Hawaii.
Decide we're going on a trip. Yeah.
No, baby, you pay for the flight, I pay for the hotel. We'll get the rental car together. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip.
I balled out on everything. Yeah,
that's how
we know.
I mean, because I guess in a way because
she be simp pimping.
If she chooses to want to pay for something, and insist, okay. But 9 times out of 10, I mean, this is all me. I'm the man.
You simp pimping.
Right.
I
get that. But if you are, and especially if it's from one household, but if you have 2 different households, and this goes back to us talking about responsibly dating from the dating pool episode, like I wouldn't want to put that extra burden or expectation, not out of fear, but out of respect of him was saying, I would really like to take you out of town. But in the back of his mind, if he's expecting to cover everything and he still has his own household, kids, etc., and you haven't merged finances in that way, meaning you're not like engaged or whatever, that I don't think that's really fair to have somebody foot the entire bill. Especially if it's a nice trip and it's a really, really nice trip. I don't think that's fair to put that on one person when they still have their own set of bills, their own set of kids, and you guys haven't merged and made that a thing. So, I mean, to each his own. And if you get it like that, if you want to do it and you want to roll.
Was real thin when the car was real thin when we get back. But I mean, I didn't,
nope.
I wanted to do that.
You chose to. That was your choice.
That was in my nature to,
I mean, and
that's
nothing's
cool.
wrong.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's just not I don't put that expectation out there. Like for my birthday trip last year, I was like, hey, I want to go here for my birthday and I want you to come with me because I want to have sex with you on my birthday in this place while I'm out of town and I need you there. So I'm going to pick where we're staying and I paid for where we're staying. And we drove my car because my car is just in better condition. Outside of that, I did not touch a door, a bag, a wallet, or anything else there when I got there. But where we stayed was $500 a night, and we stayed 2 nights. So, and breakfast was covered in there and other things. Shit. And we stayed in a bed and breakfast. Yeah, we stayed in a bed and breakfast on a lake. And it was very exclusive, private patio, jacuzzi tub, chandeliers. I sent you the video. I made a whole little video thing of it. I sent it to you. Did I send it to you, Rose?
Ball out.
I sent it. I made a whole little slideshow thing. It's cute. I sent it to you.
Ball out, balls out, draws out. All
and he shocked me. So he covered everything. And like I was prepared because, like I said, I kind of made an itinerary. It was kind of open for suggestion, but he paid for everything. And then on the way back, we stopped at an outlet and he let me shop. And I was like, okay then.
Okay.
And then when he said he got back home, he made back everything that he spent in a day. It's that oil on him.
Yeah, it would.
He'd be right to come back. But that wasn't the expectation for him to pay for with it, like everything. Like I was ready to go half or whatever.
Here's the thing, ladies. You better bring money anyway.
Yeah.
This trip could go sour.
Yeah,
what you said?
Absolutely.
And you may need to find
I always have an exit plan.
Home.
Absolutely. Or go to a city where you know where your one in the chamber resides.
8-hour drive and you just gonna be in the backseat mad as fuck because I ain't stopping.
Yeah. That's true.
That petty ass tires.
Use that
Not
cup.
that I gotta pee. Use the cup. That's all right. My aim is strong.
The McDonald's cup, large. Yeah.
You ain't gotta. I can use a water bottle. I know how to control this stream. That Kegel don't play no game. Water bottle won't miss a drop.
Make sure you have your own money. Because while we on this trip, I may pay for the trip, but them souvenirs for your family, that's on you.
Souvenirs for family? Ain't buying nobody no souvenirs.
That's on you.
Who buys souvenirs for their family? They better pack their own trip. Yeah. I had my friend in Memphis put some on a shot glass and say it came from No, we're not doing that. And okay, next part. Vacation. Is it all sex? Is it sightseeing? Or is it a blend of both? Like, are you going somewhere and you just staying in the room the whole time and you don't get out? Or
no, you gotta get out.
That goes back to what we talked about earlier. I can have sex with you here in the city all the time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a combination of both. Because I want to, if we're going somewhere, I want to do as much shit that I can't do here in Memphis.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Exactly. It's got to be a mixture of both. We didn't come here unless we doing one of those vacations where we're going for solitude. We're going to just intertwine and get reconnected with one another. So we are just, but that's usually like a spa type dealish or on the lake type dealish, something like that. if that's what we're going for, then that's what we're going for.
Yeah.
But if we're going and baby, we just taking a trip, we taking a little vacation, baby, we going to see some of everything. We finna get on the jet
Adventures.
skis. We fixing to go on. We
All
finna
that.
do everything. All that.
And my petty ass ain't even finna let you ride on my jet ski.
Hello.
Can I get
I
two?
want my own. I want my own.
Can I
But you
get
have
two,
to let
please?
somebody ride on your jet ski when we done with this podcast.
Slip and slide.
Ignore that.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, ignore that. I need two because when I go on the tour
Because I want to race you.
and he raises his hand, which means I'm about to hit it, I want to be right behind him. I don't want to be you pulling us back and we both in the water.
Well, I don't think I can share a jet ski with anybody because it'll sink.
All that ass.
I have to have my own
As soon as
jet
he hit
ski
that jump,
anyway.
that jump gonna go straight up like this. They're gonna be wheeling in the water everywhere.
Look, she gonna be like a skipping stone.
Look, both of y'all. I do want to what I didn't get to do in Jamaica because I lost the vote because we voted on an extra thing to do. I wanted to ride the horses in the water,
Yes.
and I lost that vote for that. So that's something when I go back to Jamaica, that's something that I want to do, ride, because the horse is like all the way submerged in the water almost, just their head up. So that's basically water's up to my knee.
I like what you put right.
Walking the horse.
I like what you put in the notes. You got all sex, sightseeing,
Or a blend of both.
sex seeing.
Sex scene. Hey, that would be like for what Rosa talked about, like a spot type trip, which was
And in
my
the words of me not
sex
being the
scene.
rapper like KL, our last guest.
Yeah.
Bars.
Bars.
Sex scene.
Sex scene. I like that.
I like, yeah.
Let me go put my
But
feet
see,
in.
sex sin can be included because if you go on these trips, you could also go and,
They
visit
don't
some
know
of the
you.
swingers bars, visit some of the swingers clubs.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trapeze is in Florida.
Here we go.
Trapeze is in South Beach. Don't do
She
it.
gonna bring them swingers club.
Right.
People been talking about them swingers club last week in some of the commentary. They was like,
gotta go.
Rosa.
Sometimes sex seeing.
Rosa. Swing, Rosa. Swing.
Sometimes sex seeing can cause you to be late to something that you paid for.
It can.
We canceled the Sunset Cruise last year for my birthday for that exact
Well, I ain't
reason.
canceling shit because I paid in advance.
I didn't
But
pay it in advance.
We went and got that what you call that, the brunch.
Mm-hmm.
And she was lit off the brunch.
Almost definitely brunch.
And she
So
was
you
like,
have
I
been
got
to brunch.
we went during breakfast time.
The BR in brunch stands for breakfast queue. Stay
Q.
with us. God damn it.
So we left brunch. And I had the rental, the Jeep. And, when you get to the Hyatt, they want to park your car as soon as you get the fuck out of it. I'm like, no, we finna just be real quick. She just got used
Oh,
the
you
restroom.
told this story. That's why, and y'all
We
never
gonna
made
come
it
right
back
Just you
downstairs.
leave the car somewhere close. Don't even park it. He was like, okay, we can do that. Well, the 10-minute bathroom break turned into 25 minutes.
What is up with you in this eye?
My mama be listening. This 25-minute anal with the window wide open again. We come down, sweat all up here, weave all over the place. They had moved the car. Car was like up the street somewhere. He's like, yeah, we couldn't wait. We had to, so I just parked it right there. I'm talking about I'm rushing from the Hyatt to the Budweiser tour. Speed. Cause we late. They already halfway on the tour. They had to catch us up to it. That's how late we was.
Y'all should have just canceled it.
Then she was so freaky. Just we standing there in the tour and she rubbing her ass all up against me. And just I'm getting
That's
hard.
a good
I'm
vacation.
looking at the Clydesdale and my Clydesdale just getting
Done.
they gave us a cold brewski, and in my hand I was so hot from all the shaking she was doing on me.
And rubbing.
That brewski turned warm.
Oh my God.
And then went back to the room for some more. He's like, damn.
I can't with you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. 6 episodes.
Part 2, apparently.
But you skip one.
No, I didn't. I'm gonna close it because Rosa gonna have some real funny to say, I'm sure. One of you and your person, y'all feeling each other, and y'all wherever y'all at in your dating, walk down, go back to the dating pool, has pee in it if you want to know the order that dating should occur or can occur, whatever. So now you talking about it's time for us to take that vacation, and your person is not into traveling. Is that a deal breaker for you or what?
Hell yeah.
Especially at this age.
You stay your lonely ass at home by your lonely ass self because you cannot sit at the house and never go anywhere.
The furthest you been is Fayette County. No, sir.
Cross the bridge. You'd have been to the casino or the dog track. Take your ass back. So, no. That is not out of town. That is not out of town, sir. That was across the bridge.
Swap meet at 3rd. That's as further as you go. And you from Millington, and the farthest should have been is the swap meet on 3rd Street.
And swear you got some class.
I mean, it is an hour drive, but I'm saying.
Swear you got some class or some couth about yourself and ain't been past your mama front yard. Go on somewhere.
You got to go somewhere. I don't even care if it's just 2 hours away. Like,
nah, that's basic too. I can't do that either.
You can't do
last
basic
because I shoot the Little Rock on a church trip.
We know you shoot the Little Rock a lot.
I shoot the Little Rock is beautiful.
It is.
I need to go over there.
They got a smaller version of Bill, less commotion.
I've been a Little Rock. Actually, I need to go back because I need to go in because they got all those caves over there with the real crystals, and you can go get them yourself.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I do need to go. You
talking about out there, Hot Springs? Yeah,
I love Hot Springs. That's where I went for my birthday last year.
Because did it get hotter in the spring?
Yes, it does. Oh my God!
Did your spring get hot?
The video is sent to the group.
The video of your spring getting hot?
No, not that.
Oh.
But the vibe is put out there. If you watch the video,
is it really beautiful? Like, because when you drive through it, you're like, okay, this is it.
Oh my God, Q. That's where y'all need to go. And I will.
And then they got the amusement park over there too.
Yeah, Magic Springs.
In the water park.
It's a spa town. And so they have a lot of bathhouses, and you can have the traditional bathhouse experience with the oldest bathhouse that's there, which is Buckstaff Bath, or you can do one of the newer bathhouses experiences where they have like the other kind of pools and massages and things. They have a humidor there, the Al Capone loft that's on Airbnb that's in there. That's like the main little strip. Hamilton Lake Hamilton is where I like to stay. That's where the bed and breakfast was that we just over there.
Shit. Okay.
It's really, I love Hot Springs, and it's only a 3-hour drive. It's only a 3 hour. You don't have to stay there. Like, I've gone and stayed at the Embassy Suites as well.
No, you can't one up me.
Well, yeah, I'll send you the link to where I stayed and let you figure that out.
The breakfast is included. How many nights I need to be on Lamar? So, ladies, you heard it here first.
Lamar's Facebook, my little hoochie daddy. I'm gonna shout out all my Facebook hoochie daddies tomorrow. I'm gonna tag them all. I love y'all so much. Y'all do some great work.
I guess this falls into me because I don't really go far, man. I'd be scared to get on them planes, like I said.
Man, you better learn how to get on a plane. Better get on a plane.
Go
get you an edible.
It is. Yeah,
like get you an edible,
sleeping pill or whatever you need to kind of sedate you and chill you out.
Since I've been on the plane.
You gotta go, Q. And make it a short flight the first time to get you back comfortable. Like, fly to Atlanta instead of driving. It's a 40 minute flight. 40
I got a rule. If it's past 8, we can drive. I mean, we can ride. If it's under 8, we in the car.
No.
What I'm trying to say, if it's past 8,
under 6,
we just got to
under
fly.
6. I can go to Atlanta and New Orleans and Dallas. There's 6 hours. I drive there. If it's under 6 and under, that's it.
I like the car.
If it's over 6, I gotta fly.
And
Rosa like car activities too.
Right.
I'm saved. I don't do all this stuff.
You can't act like you sleep on the plane underneath the cover. They're gonna know what's going on.
Rosa, don't say whatever you was about to say to me about me, because there was a whole I'm gonna get Patria face right there.
I was just gonna say, which one of the 17 are we talking to? Because I know the other 16 ain't. Look, they can't even say nothing.
All 17 of us are saved. You see how I did like 5 different what's her name? We all had to speak up behind that blasphemy he was trying to put out there. Nah, I'm not doing any car activities.
What in the world?
What in the world?
Yes, what in the world? What in the world?
Travel, people. See something new. Open your eyes. Make
Explore
memories.
the world.
Explore. And it really, really, if it's done right, it really, really does make the relationship better, in my opinion. Friendship, like just friends with friends, or your significant other, or with your kids, because you're experiencing something new together. It's another memory that you have. You're going to meet and talk to people that you would normally meet and talk to in other places. It's just another opportunity to build your bond.
I'm not.
Well, yeah, we know you're not people-y at all.
At all. Yeah,
I wasn't
you where you're from.
Don't do that.
I like meeting new people. I met somebody last night.
Because I ain't going to see him no more. So I can tell them everything, because I ain't finna see him no more.
That's right.
Unless they get weird and find me on social media.
Well, no. Well, I met a nice older lawyer last night. He was good and drunk. But he was a hoot and a holler, as he said. He was a hoot and a holler.
What the fuck was he from?
Houston.
That he had to be from Texas.
It was Houston. He was from Houston, Texas.
I love Houston.
Yeah.
It's so much to do in Houston, especially on Sundays.
I have not been to Houston in so long.
Oh my God, Houston.
I think that's where we're going to have to meet up.
Who?
That'll be my trip. I have to meet you up there. Meet you there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going in July. When
My kids will be gone.
Okay, yeah, I'm going in July.
Oh, you going right when I'm coming back, aren't you?
No, that trip is canceled.
Oh.
I'm going like mid-July.
I might be able to do that.
Yeah, and I may
the girls will be there.
I may like fly out with you and go home with you before I go back.
Well, you hear their travel plans right here on What in the World, episode 11.
On
like
We
this
Just
one.
Talking Ish.
Yes. So if you notice the changes on social media,
I was already showing it.
yeah, so I didn't want no confusion because they on there talking about tyrant shit. No, so we're going to reiterate. We just all great Taurus friends, not Taurus, like the Ford.
Taurus.
We Taurus.
Speaking of,
like
the birthdays kick off. Yeah, y'all be past their birthdays when y'all here. But the birthdays kick off Thursday. Rosa. Cinco de Mayo. It's holiday time. Yes. Holiday time.
Understand it is not Cinco de Mayo.
It's Cinco de Rosa.
Cinco de Rosa.
Cinco de Rosa. And then Mother's Day, May 8th, Mr. Q, Quentin, the Urkali.
Which don't give a damn because it's Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day this year. And then on the following week, I got my own spot. I don't like
But speaking of Cinco de Mayo, last year that shit fell on bike
Taco
night.
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday and bike night. Oh my God. It was so lit downtown.
It was.
I'm talking about I come through on the bike and she standing right in front just shaking ass.
Well, that's what you about to go. That's what you about to go do now.
Well, no.
Have to go clap them cheeks.
So since there's no more version 2.0 at the end, just y'all get sexy with the voices on the ish part.
And
you're going to hear it first as our first rehearsal. So, yes, thank you for tuning in and watching We Just Talking
Ish
Podcast. Y'all silly.